Hello and welcome to episode 8 of Minnows to Kings here in San Marino with SS Cosmos. As you can see here, we are in the final of the San Marino League Champions playoff against our local rivals Folgore. Previous meetings here, you can see that we've actually beat them twice, both 2-0 wins. Absolutely fantastic performance from SS Cosmos this season when you consider where we were at the start of the season. You can see here the league table, we were the dominant team, finished 13 points clear of second place La Fiorita. But let's get straight into today's game, the final. I can't believe that we've actually made it to the final in our first season. We can be champions. A couple of changes for today's game. We bring back Onyashenko in the centre of midfield as the box-to-box midfielder. We also welcome back Poppy after his suspension. We'll move Cantoni back into the middle of the park. But that's all the changes that we've got for today. We're looking for a good performance, a good defensive, solid performance. Toscana there, lacking a little bit of fitness, maybe something that we change halfway through the game. But I did not expect to be there at this stage in the first season. I thought it was going to be a bit harder, but here we are. Recent form, played 5, won 4, drawn 1. Folgore, obviously we beat them not too long ago. They've won 3 of the last 5 games though. Very defensive minded there, 3 midfielders. But here come the lads. They should be proud of themselves for the season that they've put in. I believe we're at San Marino's National Stadium for this game. 532 in attendance, hoping to seal the deal. As I said, we were the dominant force in the league table after around Christmas time, where a couple of changes. We changed formation. We also brought in a lot of new signings. But this is Folgore taking the lead in the 11th minute with Simoncini. Not an ideal start. I'd be so disappointed to get this far and lose in the final. Free kick whipped it. Simoncini's all by himself. We allow him to turn. Poor defending there from the defender. It looked like number 39 on the back of his shirt, but I haven't actually got a number 39 in the squad. Who was it? No idea. Anyway, can we reply straight away with Jenner from the corner? It's headed away back as far as Lisi. Was Jenner onside there? Toscana's chasing after it. He must have been onside. Toscana whips it back in towards Jenner. Jenner with the finish. Straight back into this game. They were ahead less than a minute. Absolutely fantastic. Toscana didn't give up. Chased the ball. Whips in. Jenner works hard to get himself back onside there. And first time finish. Slots it past the keeper. Absolutely fantastic. Poppy again, discipline problems. Must have been a tight offside. You can see Jenner in the bottom right hand corner there. It's the right back keeping him onside, but Jenner worked so hard to get himself back onside there. Anyway, we've got another highlight straight from the kickoff. It's Bonini in the centre of the park for Folgore. Rossini, Golnucci, Bonini again. Are we going to pinch it? We are. It's a poor pass. Samuel picks it out. Samuel looks long to Toscana, force him a little bit wide there, but Toscana, can he get it back in? He can. It's Picconi off the post. Picconi really should have been burying that one. Fairly even first half so far. Just the goal conceded was disappointing. Poppy, we may have to look into changing some things with Poppy. His discipline's been absolutely appalling. But here's Picconi threading the ball forward towards Toscana. It's picked out by Rossini. Poppy wins it back again. Samuel, Jenner, Picconi driving through the middle. Picconi with the left-footed effort there over the bar. Disappointing. The two forwards for our team, obviously the goal scorer and the assist provider. Excellent performance so far. A couple of 6.4s in there, 6.5. Chirilenko at left back, not had the best game so far. Of course, in the semi-final, he didn't come alive until extra time. Obviously, we'd like them to be like that in normal time. It's going to go into the break all square here at 1-1. In terms of the XG, ours is much better. We've had more shots, more on target, slightly more possession, completing a lot of passes, but the scoreline doesn't lie. I'm going to tell the lads to not lose faith. We've created many chances, they all seem to reacted positively to that. I'm going to just start the second half. Picconi having a poor game. He should have scored that one where he's hit the post, obviously. Chirilenko again poor, but we do have a free kick on the right hand side with Lissy, whips it in. Is it a penalty? It is a penalty. Kevin Lissy is going to take it. Apparently Samo was pushed. Kevin Lissy, this could be the title decider for us. And it's saved by the keeper. Saved by the keeper, Kevin Lissy. If there was ever a time to not miss a penalty, it was now. Now could that change the momentum in this game? We've got another chance here though. It's Lissy again, looking for that far post. It's Samuel again. Samuel heads it over the bar. May need to work on the free kicks, may need to change a few positions. Obviously looking for Samuel instead of one of the tall centre backs isn't ideal. Here they come on the attack though. I'm going to look to make a change. I'm going to bring Chirilenko off. He's having a poor game. Picconi as well, also having a poor game. But hopefully this doesn't lead to anything. It's Dormy breaking through the middle, pulls it back. Stimac with the save, and Chirilenko just nonchalantly passes it back to Stimac there. Anyway, we're going to make those changes now. Chirilenko is having a poor game. We are going to bring in at left back. We're going to bring Gulandi in. Picconi also having a poor game. We're going to bring Ura on for him. Last 20 minutes now, 1-1. Again, we are still dominating. I'm gonna shout at them. I'm gonna tell them I want more. We need more. We need to win. I don't want another extra time. The semi-final was nail biting. Coming into the last 5 minutes, we do have a highlight here. It's Stimac to Cantone. Obviously, one of the players who's leaving us in the summer. Cantone to Sartini, the Samanarese player in the squad for that reason. Toscana now. Ura then substitute. What can he do? He puts it wide of the post. Ura, the top scorer for us this season, really needs to be burying that. Another highlight anyway. A minute later, it's Cantone to Lissy to Cantone again. Samuel in the centre of the park. Back to Cantone. What can we do with it here? It's Poppy, the right wing back, spreads the play wide to Gulandi, the new man on the pitch. Toscana up the line. Can he pull it across? He can. It's Ura. Ura with the goal. Ura with the goal. Is it given off? It's offside. It's offside. Who was offside? Was it Toscana? That's not offside. I call VAR. VAR. Oh, we're gonna go to extra time. We're coming into the last minute of the game now. We've got 3 minutes added on at the end of the game, and it's extra time for the second game in a row. Disappointing. I'm going to tell them that they've done well. They all look inspired. Sartini looks aggressive. Not on a booking though. We've made 2 changes. We're going to try and keep the last one as long as possible. We've got 2 of our penalty takers on the pitch, but hopefully we don't get there. Lissy with the long ball in, back post towards Cantone. Cantone hits the crossbar and it's cleared away by Battistini. As far as Poppy, highlight still continuing here. Poppy driving down the right hand side. Can he get the ball into the box? He can. It's in towards Ura. Ura just wide of the post. Great play there by Poppy down the right hand side. I really don't want penalties. I really don't want penalties. We're getting a lot of free kicks out on this right hand side. It's Lissy again. Cantone's hit the bar again. Toscana can't get the follow up in to the back of the net. Now they're breaking away. Gulandi cuts it out well. It's Poppy again. Lissy back to Stimac in goal. Cantone, Lissy the halfback, back out wide to Sartini, moving it forward to Omnishenko. Omnishenko's been quiet in this game. Knocks the ball forward down the line to Gulandi, the replacement left back. Can he get it in? He can't. It's Omnishenko. What can Omnishenko do with the ball? Ura, Samuel with a long range effort. Good save by the keeper. And 100 minutes gone, 5 minutes left of this half. Jena with the corner, looking for that near post. It's Cantone. Cantone headed it over the bar, landed on the right man's head. He just couldn't direct his header. We're getting a lot of highlights in extra time so far. Ura smashes the ball down the field towards their keeper, who smashes it straight back to us. It's Poppy again on the right hand side. Has he got any runners? He doesn't need them. He's going all by himself. Poppy going straight down the line, crosses it in. It's headed away. And now they're on the break is Docenti. Come on, Stimac, be big. He does, he stands tall and he saves the shot. They do have a corner now though. Hursk with the corner, whips it in and it's headed away. Headed away well, it's going out for a throw. And are we going to get into half time now? In extra time, it looks like we are. So half time in extra time, still level. We've got a lot of tired legs out there. I'm going to look to bring Mior on for Omnishenko, get some fresh legs on the pitch, and we are now starting the second half in extra time. Again, stats wise, we've been the better team. Folgore have defended well, but we're on the attack now. It's Gulandi to Toscana. Samel picks the loose ball up. What can he do with it? He gets his shot away and it's over the bar. Finishing has been something that this squad has been lacking, and it's been really poor this season. We're getting a lot of highlights in extra time and I don't like it. Mior, Toscana, what can Toscana do? Can he spread the play out wide to the right? He can. It's Poppy. Poppy's been excellent down this right hand side this game. Can he get the ball into the box? He can. It's cleared away by the defender and absolutely smashed away. Are they on the counter attack now, or are we going to? They are. It's Fideli bringing the ball forward and he blazes it over the bar. 5 minutes left in this game. And it looks like we're going to go to penalties. Indeed, we are going to penalties. Well, here we are then, penalties. Not something I'm looking forward to. I'm not going to pick any penalty takers. I'm just going to let them sort of decide amongst themselves. I'm going to give them a quick team talk though, and tell them to stay calm and back themselves. And let's get in it. Penalty shootout with our local rivals to decide the championship. They are going to be taking the first penalty. Can Stimac step up and save it? He can't. It's right in the bottom corner. And Folgore are 1-0 up on penalties. Lissi steps up first for Cosmos. And the keeper saves it. No. We are now behind in the penalty shootout. Dormy steps up for them. And it's another one right in the bottom corner. We need to score. Yenna needs to score. Lissi, normally so reliable from the penalty spot. Can Yenna get us into this shootout? He can't. The keeper saved it. This is an absolute disaster. We can't lose to Folgore, our rivals. They're 3-0 up. They're 3-0 up. We have to score this one, otherwise it's all over. It's just such a disappointing penalty shootout. I said that penalties have been a bit hit and miss for us. Cantoni, the central defender who's leaving us at the end of the season, steps up to take our third penalty. It's a must score. He must score it. He's hit the post. He's hit the post. 3 penalties taken and 3 penalties missed. We lose out on the championship in our first season on penalties. The league system here in San Marino is totally unfair. We dominate the league. We won by 13 points. We don't need to watch Folgore lift the trophy, our local rivals. I don't know what to say to them. It might be controversial, but we had our chance. I'm lost for words. We've lost the final on penalties. 3 penalties taken, 3 missed. We dominated the game. Absolutely dominated the game. And it lets our local rivals win the championship. It doesn't show up in there yet. Postmaster Perenkov, no. Third 4th place playoff takes place the day after the final. Let's see who finishes 3rd in the league. We've also got the end of season review, which we'll quickly go through. The new arrivals, there was a lot of them this season. Kevin Yemner, listed as the signing of the season, came in on a free from Lucchese. 7.22 average rating, 6 goals, 6 assists in 18 appearances. Not too bad. Cervellini, one that we lost to Domignano, played a few for us, 6.95. Season results, as you can see, we absolutely dominated the league by 16 points. It was a poor first half of the season, and then we changed formation, and look at the run that we went on. But it means nothing because of the playoffs. Average home attendance 396, 79% full. Top scorer Raul Ura and Kevin Lissy, 10 goals. Kevin Lissy scored a lot of those before he came to us. A rating from the board. San Marino Cup was disappointing, knocked out in the quarter final. Obviously that happened before we could make any changes to the team. Biggest win 4-1 against Kailungo. Match to remember was a 2-0 away win against our rivals Folgore, and the goal of the season came from Jena. Top quality strike, left winger Jena scores a daisy cutter from 25 yards. Finances are pretty poor. Sponsorship £1 a year, that needs to change pretty quickly. £14,000 broadcast revenue. Hopefully as the league starts to grow in stature, that revenue will increase. £618 corporate and hospitality. No competition prize money in San Marino. Matchday commercial and retail 12.8 thousand, and a total merchandise sales of £838. Finances are pretty poor. Team of the season though, we've got Stimac in goal, Poppy, Comanducci, Giulandi and Giulinelli, Lissy, Samuel, Salazzo, Picconi, Jena and Ura as the team of the season. Not a lot of goals in the squad. Samuel probably the stand-up performer. Jena not quite as many games as Samuel played. Samuel played 32 games for us. The accolades: fans player of the season Samuel, young player of the season Samuel, top goal scorer. Most overall goals by a player in the season was Ura with 10 goals. Ura, one of the older members of the squad. Competition awards, we haven't got any. Let's finish. And that's going to bring an end to season 1. Let's see what the board want us in the expectations. End of next season, they want us to reach the quarter-final minimum in the league. So they want us to get to the playoffs again. Do we have any update on, let's just accept that, any update on the wage budget? It doesn't look like we do. Let's quickly discuss plans for next season. I've been really pleased with the progress. They didn't seem to like that. They don't think they've done a good job. A bit surprised by their action. I'd now like to, I'm not going to do any promises as is. I'm going to send them off on their summer break. We're going to advance quickly to see if we get any update on finances. Grassy is starting to be homesick. What about a short break? I'll just tell him that I'll let him go. I'll make him feel happy. 34-year-old. He's not part of the team anyway, but I am going to allow him an absence of leave. He's handed in a transfer request. I've had this a couple of times throughout the season, and I've sent them on absence leave, and they come back and they're happy again. Aldino unhappy that promise is not kept. He made him a promise to play him as a striker centre. I don't want to change the entire tactical focus. I'm going to have to let you... I'll apologise. I'll just apologise. He's upset. The time's come for me to move on. If you don't want to play for this club, I'm setting him on and keep you around. I'm not going to pander to one player and his needs. 30-year-old Brazilian who hasn't featured too much for us. It doesn't look like we're going to get any update. Aldino has left, being given a free transfer. It doesn't look like we're going to get an update on the wage structure. So I'm going to end it here. This has been season 1 of SS Cosmos in San Marino. Disappointing. Let's just have a quick look. The third place playoff hasn't been played yet. But disappointing to lose in the final on penalties. It's rather upsetting. I believe Folgore were the holders anyway, so they've retained the title. After the way that we dominated the league, I'm disappointed to lose in the final to a team that finished 4th. I just find it unbelievable that you can finish 4th in the league and then still win it. But thank you very much for watching season 1. I've been KGM Gaming. As usual, please leave a like. Any comments appreciated, any feedback that you can give me going forward, any tips. And thank you, and I'll see you all at the start of season 2.